Over the course of 2 days, it is expected that around 200 persons who are either applying for a piece of land or getting their land issues resolved will be converging at the YMCA on Farbers Road extension. It is the location being used to house the Lands Department as the Ministry of Natural Resources embarks on its mobile land clinic in Southside Belize City.
We haven't been on the south side. We've saved the best for last, and we're starting in Port Loyola because Mr. Gilroy has been very, very determined to have us here. And so we're glad to be here, man. We are taking care of some issues for people that date back, in one instance, 35 years. Someone lives on a family lived on the land, or lives on the land on Penn Road from 1980s, and I've not been able to get the land surveyed. I've not been able to get any kind of papers, so we are in the process of getting that done for them. Thankfully, we have another instance where a lady deceased left the land. They've been creating all kinds of problems for the daughter to get the land. As it turns out, it's a leased land. The lease has expired for so long so that daughter could have applied for that land some time ago because there's nobody else applying for it or objecting or requiring it. So it's those kinds of issues we are dealing with, in addition to people applying for their purchase prices and their lease approvals and land certificates.
The ministry has been going across the country, bringing the services of the Lands Department to the people. And as we found out from those in attendance, their issues are similar to others elsewhere.
Been up and down in Belmopan. I'm a part of the government of Belize, working with the government. But it's very hard to get your documents here, and I don't own any piece of land in Belize, and I'm finally trying to get my documents together. I did the application, I did the fulling of the land, fencing it up, and I did some real development because Belize is a swamp ground, But so far I'm seeing progress. Every Belizean look forward to own a piece of this paradise, and you really cherish Belize when you own a piece of Belize.
I put in all the necessary effort to be here with my wife because we really needed a piece of land. And thank God, thank God and thank to the area representative, Mr. Usher. I've seen how hard he's been trying for us, and things been happening. We finally got something where we could say we could left with picnic when we move on, We own a piece of the country. We could finally rest at night and say we got something that is ours.
While she may not be a resident of the Port Loyola division, retired teacher Delda Franklin says that she's been living in Coral Grove for over 2 decades, but still has not been able to acquire the title to her property.
And I've tried to get my title some years and years and years. I'm now retired. I have 3 children, and I don't know what is God's plan for me. I wouldn't want to have war with my children when I retire. I want to really put things in place for them. I came with a very positive mind. Something I prayed about, and things never happen before time. I think that this is my time, and I think that I'll get my documents.
How long have you been without your documents?
Well, my baby son is 36 years old. I'm a retired teacher for 12 years now. And I've been going through this years and years and years. There are many times I feel like giving up, but I'm not that kind of person to give up.
But is there any land in Port Loyola proper?
There is land in Port Loyola, but what happened is that the land needs survey. And so I'm thankful to the Ministry of Natural Resources for undertaking to survey the land in Penn Road Extension. Now, in the other areas, what people are dealing with here are land issues pertaining to, like, say, they have applied for their lease. Long time I can't get in lease. They applied for their title. Some persons have issues with the correction because their lease number is wrong. Other persons apply for permission to survey, and they haven't received the okay from the ministry. And then you also have persons want to transfer their land from one person to the next, but it's just a long process trying to get it done in Belmopan. All right, so the land clinic shortens the time that it takes to get those things done.
The land clinic concludes on Friday. Duane Moody for News 5.